We are Seja, swordplay choreographers, but we do stage combat as well.
Here at the Esplanade is where the Seja members carry out their practices. Let's take a sneak peek.
Hi, my name is Faiz
And I'm Azmi.
we are from Seja. I'm the head of Seja and we specialize in swordplay choreography, but we do unarmed combat as well. Yeah, choreographing of fight sequences, fight coordination. Okay, we practice like about once a week, either on a Saturday or Sunday during the weekends. But let's say, for example, if we have an event or performance at the end of the week, what we will do is the last week prior to the performance, we will try to practice a bit more, like every single day, yeah, prior to the performance, as much as we can, as and when we can, yes. We all started out as a bunch of Star Wars fans who got together with the objective of figuring out how to do lightsaber fight scenes. Okay, I was the main person who trained the others, and basically my dream is to eventually become a stunt coordinator. Most of the time we perform at corporate events and community events. Yeah, there's a lot of them at different places, various locations. Like for example,
One of our biggest events is like for ASEAN Tourism Forum guests, which we perform at Novotel Clarke Quay. And there are also like dinner and dance. One of them was at the Swiss Hotel Stamford, and also we did perform at the past two St. Patrick's Day parade. Yeah, so it's like out in the open where everybody can watch us and know who we are.
on a lower note, we do perform for birthday parties and small-time community events.
Like for at community centers as
Yeah,
well.
that's right.
Yeah.
I don't really have a signature move, but most of my personal style comes from Japanese-based sword fighting, which involves kendo and kenjutsu, and of course watching a lot of samurai movies.
I've always fancied Obi-Wan Kenobi as a Jedi, and I've always wanted to emulate him somehow, like in films or whatever. So I was like, I've always watched all the fights in slow-mo, and I'll try to replicate them in some ways or another. For the Star Wars costumes, we actually own our own costumes, so that we wear our own costumes, so we don't have to like trouble other people. For the Naruto performances, we actually rented them from a cosplay shop. It was at the shop is at Suntec City. It's called the Cosplay Shop. Yeah. There was also this once Arabian themed sword fight, one at Shatek, and we actually went topless and just wear like pants, like 3/4 pants, like
It was an improvisation because
MC Hammer kind of thing.
Yeah, we didn't really have access to any Arabian kind of clothes, so yeah, we had to improvise.
It was quite cool actually, literally though.
Yeah, night ahead.
Yeah. And sometimes also we bounce ideas off each other. If it's like, and sometimes it's a sequence that doesn't look quite well, and we like have the others coming in and say, oh, this should be better. This should be
Yeah, working as a team. And we have one of my guys. He's trained in Silat, and basically he's the most down to earth in terms of our choreographers, because sometimes some of our sequences get pretty far-fetched and unrealistic, and he'll be there to tell us like, hey, this is not gonna work, it's nonsense. Let's work something more realistic, something more workable, and yeah, we work as a team.
Yeah, and also during practices we had like injuries and stuff, like sometimes the swords in our hands, and yeah, but it's all cool, it's all fine, yeah.
Hopefully in the future we're aiming, it sounds a bit far-fetched but it's a dream, hoping to break into the European and American market to be the premier stunt and fight coordinators for future action films.